I don't know about you and your house, but as for me and mine, we would never, ever, ever sign a 50-year mortgage loan. 50 years? I'm not signing anything for 50 years. Anything. 50-year mortgage loan? Are we crazy? Is everybody okay? No, nobody is okay. What are we doing? 50 years is asinine. And if you sign up for it, you are a dummy. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You are dumb. 50 years. Okay. Just real quick before you come in my comments talking about, oh, that makes sense for me because blah, 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 blah. Listen to this. Listen to this. $350,000. The average interest rate is about 6% right now. $350,000 or a 50-year loan, you're going to be paying $1 million, over $1 million on a home. Does that make, in interest alone, you'll be paying $800,000. Does that make sense to you? You won't even have 10 to 20% of ownership on your home for the first 15 to 20 years because all you would have been paying for those first few years is interest. You're not going to see no equity in your home. Like, I can't believe, I'm screaming. It's snowing. It's snowing right. Wait a minute. Hold on. Bye. Don't sign up for no. It's a lot happening. I'm confused. I'm confused about this and I'm confused about. I'm in Georgia, Gwinnett County to be exact, and it's snowing right now.
I mean, it's the energy for me. She sounds so pissed, but who wouldn't? Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. So, credit goes to the creators in these videos. So, President Trump has just rolled out one of the most talked about ideas yet, a 50-year mortgage plan. 50-year mortgage plan. And he's calling it a way to bring back the American dream, to help regular families actually afford a home again. Because technically, he's saying that this plan will cut your monthly payments, it will make lenders more flexible, open the housing market to millions that have been locked out for years. I mean, just imagine plainly paying a few $100s every month. That could mean groceries, gas, or money for the kids' needs will be available. So Trump's people are saying that this is a common sense fix to a broken system. Finally somebody that can make things happen. And I mean, this logic makes sense on paper. Stretch the loan longer, drop the payments, and suddenly that dream home, doesn't feel so impossible. But here's the thing, guys. This idea sounds good on paper, but when you dig into it, it becomes messy real fast. I will explain. Let's see what these other creators have to say.
Posted on True Social today, bragging that him and the Republicans are going to start pushing for 50-year mortgages. He's done molested the money. Honestly, what's the difference between a 50-year mortgage and just renting for life? Because I don't see the difference at that point. You see, before, people used to buy their houses in their late 20s and 30s, and then they would never have to pay for rent again. They would just own the house. Obviously you have to pay for water and electricity, but that's better than paying like, $3,000 a month forever. So yeah, none of us are ever gonna own homes.
Advice: if you can't afford a 30-year mortgage, you shouldn't be buying a house. If you can't afford a 48-month or a 60-month car loan, then you shouldn't be buying a car. Please do not get a 50-year mortgage. And also, please do not get a 15-year car loan. Your car ain't gonna last you 15 years. I thought it was astronomical when I heard the car loans were going up to like 60 months, 72 months. Like that's a stretch. If you need 72 months to pay for a car, you need to look at a lower level car. I'm sorry, not everybody needs to be buying a Benz, an Audi, a Range Rover, and some people just aren't meant to be homeowners. I'm really sorry. Okay, there's reasons that rentals exist. And do I wish as somebody who's a renter that I could afford a mortgage payment? Yes, but the solution to the housing issue, the housing crisis, is not longer term loans. It's lower APR. Same thing with car loans. Okay, if you need 12% interest or above to pay for a car loan, you just need to be going for the used cars. Okay, used cars. Like you just need to get a hunker to be able to get you from point A to point B, so that way you can make enough money until you can afford an actual, smaller car. Just financially, it doesn't make sense. You're going to be crushed with debt forever. It's the exact same thing that we saw with the student loans. Like this isn't the solution, okay? And I love my Donnie J. I do, and I know that he's trying to be all inclusive and be like, let's get more people in houses, let's get more people in cars, like people need this stuff. I get it, but to you guys, I'm telling you, don't do it. Get a hunker-junker car, fucking make that shit work to get you from your house to your job and your job back home. Work on your credit card payments. Use your credit card as a debit card. Do not use a credit card as a credit card. Use your credit card as a debit card. Put shit on your credit card. Pay it off immediately. That way you can build up your credit, because you need credit to have good credit. But pay it off. Pay it off. Stop using a debit card. Debit cards are completely fucking useless. You don't get anything out of them. Plus credit cards get you points, which you can use towards other things. And then maybe rent until you can afford a 30-year mortgage. But don't buy a 50. You might not be alive in 50 years. That's it. I'm blown away. Oh my God, financial illiteracy. I mean,
it's everybody's energy for me, because looking at it, you take a 350,000 mortgage at about 6% interest. Then, for example, you do it over 30 years. That means you pay $430,000 in interest by the time you are done. So you stretch that same loan to 50 years. That means you are paying about $750,000 in interest, almost double. And that's just like buying a home twice just before you can finally own it. And just imagine the owner of the house just dying before the mortgage is paid. I mean, before 50 years is here. So it's not just about money, it's about time. Think about it. A lot of Americans buy their first homes maybe in their 30s or their late 20s or 40s. Now imagine you take that 50-year plan. You'll be paying that mortgage till you are 80 or 90. Oh my goodness. You'll be retired and you'll still be paying for your house. Still watching that monthly payments come out, guys. So many people are calling this debt for a lifetime. They are saying that it makes no sense, that it doesn't make housing affordable. It just makes the debt longer, because it's like putting, how do I explain this, smaller band-aid on a bigger wound. Sure, it will cover the problem for now, but the pain never goes away. So many people are saying that this does not solve the real issue. It does not solve the housing problem, that there are not enough homes being built. The prices keep rising. The corporations keep buying up properties. So even if you extend the loan, it doesn't change the fact that homes are just too expensive.
Out and proposed a 50-year mortgage. That means by the time, if you buy a house at 18, which mind you, most people aren't buying homes at 18, okay? You wouldn't be finished paying your home off unless you paid it off early until 68 years of age. Yeah. That means the average American who buys a house right up between the ages of like 25 to 35 years old, they'd be dead before the house is paid off. They'd be dead. That just gives the United States, the federal government, more time to pull shit from up under you. Like, that's almost like a long-term rental at this point, because they can just foreclose on your home. They can wait for you to default on your loan. I mean, anything can happen in 50 years. Anything can happen in 50 years. Now, it may not be the mandatory move, like to go, I'm pretty sure they're going to offer opportunities to do, a fixed rate at like 30 or 20, whatever. But 50 years? Wow.
Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments about this, because here is the real talk. Trump's 50-year mortgage plan might help you buy a home today, and it can even, also make you pay for it for the rest of your life. So the truth is you cannot fix affordability by stretching the pain longer. You fix it by lowering the cost, providing more homes, and giving people real stability. Because the American dream was never meant to last 50 years of payments, right? It was supposed to be about freedom, about being financially independent, about being financially free, and not forever in debt, guys. So yeah, Trump says this plan will make home ownership possible again. But the real question Americans should ask themselves is, do they really want to own more or owe more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. I really want to hear from you. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Ciao.